man left aboard. 3 innings complete. Diamondbacks lead this one 5-0. So here is Eduardo Escobar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hit to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Up next for Arizona, Alec Thomas. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
The catcher, number 17.
Next, here is Tucker Barnhart. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura. Now here it comes.
At the ball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Oswaldo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First offering. Swung on and missed.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Fastball well outside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
To second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Harper is off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez.
Left fielder. Eloy.
Popped him up.
Jimenez.
Escobar has a play. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Caleb Smith.
The pitcher, number 31, Caleb Smith.
First pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, Jack Larson. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped up. Lindor calls for it, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains 5-2. So now into the box is Javier Baez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Adley Rutschman. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And it's 1-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here now the 2-2. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Another try at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next to stand in is Zach Wheeler, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joaquin Diaz grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Keston Hiura is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Number 3.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here, but you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
3. Hoskins.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Alex Young will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Lindor on third, Harper on at second with 2 down. Fouled off. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Counts even at 2. The pitch hit to short, taken in by Semien. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied 5-5. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Barry Iswaldo. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole, Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Marcus Semien. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 2 down. Next up, Christian Walker. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you no exceptions.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. 3rd home run for him on the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 5 for 14. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Adley Rutschman will be next. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Adley Rutschman. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in next, Zach Wheeler. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
Yeah, he's already shown he can get the job done. Executed flawlessly last time up. Look for the same idea here.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And that's in there, 2-1. Rutschman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Weak grounder back to the mound. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home.